Hello. I troubleshooted the game to try and find out what is wrong with why the sound is all messed up. And it's the capture card. Something with the capture card. The game doesn't like the capture card or whatever. The other way around. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. Just have to probably redo some shit every now and then. That's what's going on. So, right, I have side quest stuff. I have nothing to drink. I'm gonna go get something to drink while... No, I'm not. I have to read that, sorry. Oh, God. Hey, do math. That isn't my favorite sister in the world, Etrange. I feel something of a migraine coming on. Exactly that I become your sister anyway. Yeah, Etrange. It's my sister. Go find your own. Oh my, how adorable. And yet, I'd be dishonest if I said this wasn't the very cause of my headache. Ignacio has been in a rather foul mood, thanks to Dumas. Well, today is a good day, as any to set him straight. Better not think of me as a sister, so I'd better nip this in the bud. Excuse me, Dumas. What grave offense have I committed to deserve being called your sister? Nothing, and I've got my reasons. If that's what you're wondering, I'm not so dumb that I go around calling any woman my sister. Oh, really? That's news to me. Well, let's hear these reasons of yours then. You know, that last blow you dealt me in our fight, it had me totally down for the count, both physically and mentally. Not even my mom's ever hit me like that. Should hope not. No mother in any world should be uppercutting their child. But what really sealed the deal was at the Overlord inauguration after party. Oh, did I do something at the time? I gave him a hot pot. Bingo. You were really nice to me when I was all down in the dumps, remember? I suppose I was. But I fail to see what's extraordinary about that. Not only had you lost the final battle, but you received quite the dressing down by your uncle, who had relieved you of your position the very same day. It was impossible not to feel bad for you, even if you had brought it all upon yourself. You called me out on my mistakes and cheered me up when I was depressed. In other words, you were acting just like any older sister would. How does my looking after someone in their time of need make me like a sister? This is turning into quite the conundrum. Wait, you're older than me, are you not? Then how can I be your older sister? I mean, I guess I'm turning 12,851 this year. He's over 10,000 years old. That settles it. I'm not having a busty centuries-old corpse of a man for a little brother. I'm sorry, but you're orders of magnitude older than I am. Under no condition will I ever accept you as a little brother. Okay, wanna be my mom then? What? No! Actually, I take that back. as amazing as you are, I don't think you'll work for me. You might be dead, but I love my mom, and she'll live on in my heart forever. How am I getting rejected for a position I never wanted in the first place? Forgive Doom, Etrange. You must understand his mother and my older sister was a tremendous woman. If she hadn't been born with an incurable disease, she wouldn't have been the Overlord instead of she would have been the Overlord instead of me. Oh my god, I can't read. She's more popular, more powerful, and much wiser than I could ever be. To call her anything but incredible would be selling her short. Well, since you can't be my mom, you'll just have to settle for being my big sister. Hold on a moment, I don't want to be your older sister any more than I want to be your mother. Initio, you look like you want to say something. Please speak your mind. I don't really mind if he becomes my little brother. You can't be serious. I get to have a stranger, a sister, and a little brother on top of that. It's like I have a real family now. I never could have imagined this when I was living on Earth. Nishio. Doomass. Ah, nice. Oh, fine. I'll be your big sister. Happy now? Woohoo! Thanks, Etrange. This is so weird. Okay. I'm just gonna land here. Drive it over. And land here. And I'll be right back. Have fun with the music. Yo, I'd probably have a few minutes, so let's keep going. I think for the Gaia recipe. Oh, huh. Following my coronation as Overlord is a party to celebrate my rise to power. A party in hell, I fear this will be chaos. Now then, it's time for the main dish. Tonight's chef is a man we all deep respect. Former Overlord, Lord Gilitius. Thank you for attending our wedding ceremony. Excuse me. We're happy to have you here for Etrange inauguration celebration. For today's festivities, I have prepared my favorite dish of all the hellish spicy meals. The insurmountable Budejige. Budejige? Ooh, Budejige? Never heard of such a dish. But it looks really good. Looking at these hot simmering ingredients and the soup, it would appear to be some sort of hot pot. Budejige originates from a country on Earth. Budejige loosely translates to squad pot. During shortages in war, a foreign military combined their own food with the local cuisine and a new dish was born. It was during this fierce war that the soldiers shared their meals over a single pot. To be so open-minded as to combine one's own traditional food with that of another nation is truly inspiring. Interesting. Well, color me intrigued. The primary ingredient must be the sausage and the mysterious ham-like meat. And I see scallions, napa cabbage, chives, onions, and mushrooms, all stewed together with noodles. See how it tastes? Hot. Savory and spicy flavors are spreading throughout my mouth. The savoriness must come from the sausage and mystery meat, but one cannot ignore the freshness of all these different vegetables. It would seem the chef further adjusted the flavors using powdered chili, peppers, and fermented spices. The sausage skin is so crisp, and each bite is positively bursting with juices. The leaves of the napa cabbage have softened, but the stalk has a distinguished crunchy mouthfeel. Steaming onions add an earthly sweetness to the hot pot spicy flavor too. Meanwhile, the thin white mushrooms have absorbed the juices, making them both easy and fun to chew. And lest we forget the noodles, they've soaked up the delectable soup flavor perfectly. Every piece on its own is delicious. I can't stop eating it. The moment I took my first bite, my fate was sealed. Phew, what a tremendous meal. Dumas has barely touched his Budejige. Is it out of guilt? He's such a handful. Here, Dumas, this is my celebration, so you ought to eat up. Right. In any case, this hot pot truly was a delight. I naturally feel a sense of unity with my comrades simply by enjoying it together with them. Everyone, let's make a toast. To hell, that's as fun as it's filled with sweet. Prosit. Prosit. Not that the livings here are feeling bittersweet, but now at least I feel like all our hearts are gone. Sitting around the hot pot with my comrades and trying foods I've never had before warms my heart. To all my comrades who brought me here, prosit. Okay. I think I got all the things that I can right now. No, one more side sword. Okay. feels snappy to the... I don't know, whatever. Whatever, let's watch the next side story. Oh, the party, hero party. What in God's name? No one said anything about this. What's the meaning of this jewel? I thought the Overlord was supposed to be a dark dragon. You wish. Unfortunately for you, the Overlord I prepared is actually a holy white dragon. The holy white dragon. Its high light affinity means it's weak only to dark magic, which makes it the natural predator for the self-proclaimed Saint of Light. When I told her there was a dragon sleeping in the depths of the den, she assumed of her own accord that it would be a dark dragon. She must have been so ecstatic thinking she could defeat it with nary a scratch. And look where that got her. 2/3 of the party are dead. The only ones left standing are Angelina and the prince. Oh, this can't be. My preparations, my plan. It's all ruined. I was this close to having my perfect harem. No, I refuse to let this oversized lizard ruin the happy ending I deserve. I will not let my dream be snuffed out here. Dark magic? Aww. What happened? What did you do? No, the questions can wait. I need to get out of here. And where do you think you're going? Well, Jewel, I really did want to finish your route. But I have no further need of you. Lady Etrange, it would appear your incompetent butler is fated to rot away in this place. If only I could have one last glimpse of your smiling face in heaven. However, after all the people I've sacrificed on this day, I'm surely bound for hell. Lady Etrange, my beautiful Lady Etrange, I pray that you're happy now and at peace. That's all I could ask for. Farewell. Am I going to get in the party? Soon-ish. Okay, I think that's all done. I should probably reset the capture card before going to the next thing. Guys, shit fuck. Now I'll keep the party formation. Also the fact and start rewards of the battle. Okay, money. Money is good. I like money. What are going to be the extra thingies? Okay, defend the stuff. God damn. on. Ah, perfect. Is that enough? First stage. Activate correct device. 3. I just had to do it one more time. Ah! Okay, whatever. That's fine. Your Grace, there's something we need to report. Count Erid and I became concerned with the going-ons in your world after your passing and decided to investigate. And well, though it pains me to say it, it would seem that your butler Jewel has passed away. Come again? No, it can't be. Jewel, but how? I had my subordinates look into the matter. Evidently, the Crown Prince of Edelstein, along with his betrothed, formed a band of heroes with the intention of slaying the Overlord. Jewel was one of those heroes, and they challenged a being that they assumed was the Overlord. But by the end of their battle, it seems that your butler had fallen. The Prince gathered a band of heroes? Seems like a slightly antiquated measure for this day and age. Something about this strikes me as odd. What happened to the prince and his betrothed? From their report, it would appear Jewel was the only casualty. The prince and everyone else survived. Angelina, in recognition for being the primary contributor to the victory, is given the title Saint of Light. Love Jewel, where is he now? About that, we did consider the possibility that he was cast into hell, so we mounted a thorough search. However, he's nowhere to be found. My apologies, Master. There's no need. No doubt you did nothing short of your best, Kaki. Since my coronation, I conducted retrials to overturn wrongful convictions. Such, if Jewel isn't in hell, then that could only mean... Erid Kaki. Not the person you were looking for. Excellent work, Dumas. And where's Jewel now? Yeah, so, the thing is... he's in heaven. Oh, I see. How could you have possibly happened upon that information, Lord Dumas? There's no unspoken agreement between heaven and hell that neither side is to intrude upon the other's realm. Thus it was my understanding we would have no way of identifying those who enter the tavern. Is this not the case? Nah, I can't do that easily. Because I accessed the resident registry database. By that I mean I hacked into it. Would that not be considered a major infraction on the mutual non-intervention agreement we made with heaven? Yeah, but I mean, who cares, right? What's a broken rule or two if it means helping out my new big sister? The whole reason we had everyone come to the place and is cause this guy was important to her. Compared to that? Okay, I'll be right back. Again. Well, you have different music now. So, have fun. Be right back. Hello. Of course it was longer than expected. Ah, my eyes. Hello? Capture car, PlayStation. Light is working. Okay. Right. We're back, not on track, but we at least maybe can beat one level today. Alright, what's my control on the powered? Ah, whatever. Prior to that, does one dumbass agreement really matter that much? No, it's just as you say. Our first and foremost duty is seeing our master's wishes fulfilled. We're gonna fight heaven, right? That's what we're gonna do. The mutual agreement with heaven is but a heap of waste by comparison. You've opened my eyes to my error. In spite of our natures as demons, we may have allowed ourselves to become a little too obsessed with rule of thumb formalities. Perhaps we should take a page from our devilish master's book and conduct ourselves with more intentional disregard for conventional sensibilities. Not another word out of you. And for the last time, I'm not a demon. I'm as human as the... No, you're not as human as they come. In any event, that he found himself in heaven is a relief to hear. Yes, agreed. Gets to rest peacefully in paradise for all eternity. This may be what's best for him. Back to the fur. We're going to bring Jewel back to me. What? Why the surprise? The denizens of heaven did naught but watch while myself and Sweetia, two innocent fair maidens, were condemned to hell. I see that makes them rather incompetent at their jobs, wouldn't you agree? Therefore, I could never leave my butler in their less than capable hands. But what then is our recourse, your grace? We shall march straight into heaven and demand they release Jewel into our care. I'm even prepared to take the matter all the way to the top. So, just to make sure, when you say to the top, you do know what that would be in heaven's case, right? Normally it's an archangel? It's not an archangel. Of course I do, God. Yep. We're gonna fight God. Alright. In order to save Jewel, the butler who's been at my side since my youth, I intend to break into heaven. Ignacio, how fare the preparations? They're going great. I just need to put on the finishing touches into the macron, and then the macron will look super cute and stylish. You're gonna be blown away. Splendid, then all is well. Well, but depending on you all to look after things in my absence. Wait, what? You're not planning to go it alone, are you? I am. Well, with the exception of Sweetia. As for the rest of you, I'd like you to remain here and continue attending to your responsibilities. A bad idea, Etrange. You can't storm heaven with just the two of you. That's far too reckless. You have to take us with you, please. But were all of you to leave, wouldn't hell fall into disarray yet again? Nah, it'll be fine. We knew there was no way you were just gonna sit on your hands for the rest of the time after becoming the Overlord. That's why we all made preparations in advance. You know, if you ever needed to take off at a moment's notice. Isn't that right, everyone? Naturally. We're prepared and ready to go. I'm all set. See, we've been whipping our subordinates into shape just in case something like this ever happened. So, I'll admit, I didn't think an emergency scenario like this would come up this soon. Thank you, everyone. I feel reassured now. Together we have the strength, not of 100 men, the million stallions. I'm ready for anything, be it ancients or god. Even though we may face an all-knowing, all-seeing god, one with dominion over all creation, over all of creation, with my army of hell at my side, I need not fear. And righteousness is with us as well, so let us press onward to heaven. Take back our jewel. Should they dare to resist, we'll scorch the lands in the name of hell. Oh. What the fuck is going on? Alright. I didn't expect that. Hey, it looks nicer, right? Oh. Alright, that's you. Ahead lies the gateway to heaven. I guard that heaven and hell burn particularly on the best of terms. That they would have only a single point of entry between them is unexpected, to say the least. Heaven's the one that severed diplomatic ties and constructed this gate to prevent intruders from gaining access. There was a time when people would travel freely between heaven and hell via the space-time continuum that connects the two realms. For whatever reason, heaven decided to cut us off entirely. From that point on, the door to heaven has been firmly shut. This has been the case since long, long before I was even born. Even if I were to attempt to pry it open, there is a rather complicated puzzle bearing our way. We won't even be able to approach it. Heaven has sent a very clear message: the demons of hell are not welcome inside. Quite a dilemma we found ourselves in. It's nothing our newly enhanced Macron and its immeasurable strength cannot handle. Our solution: reduce it to rubble. Best solution of the simplest one is oft the simplest one, as they say. Mobile Fortress Macron, Cat form, prepare to fire the main cannon. Okay. That cannon doesn't need to be that big, right? Rosenhammer, energy charge at 80, 90, 100%. You can fire when ready at range. Excellent. Fire! Rosen. I love the names. Well done. Shall we let ourselves inside? Get it. This is awesome. Are the levels still in hell, or are we going to heaven now? Welcome to heaven. Oh my god, I love it. We are in heaven. How do we get back? Oh, fast traveling. Okay. Perfect. There's still one more thing here that I haven't found. Or is it just... No, it can't be that, right? Whatever. We need the gravity device 3 times. Okay. That's doable. Oh, that's the times, right? I can do 4 or more. Ouch. Okay, one more. Done. Bring the third 4. For 10 locations. Okay, so... Is that it then? Let's get that. Okay, no cat cannon. Good. New products! Yay! Hey, nice. So that's really then the clear mission thingies. Okay, base. Boost. 15% attack speed. That sounds pretty and awesome. Purchase. It's so off sync with the music again. Okay, all just food items. Ooh. Multi-strike spaghetti. But they're the Baumkuchen recipe. Okay, what are they doing? Solitary Baumkuchen. Boost all allies like power 15%. Wow. Okay. Chance to not consume a special attack item when using it. Oh, that's also good. I don't need that. Okay. I can't deal with the sound being that off. I'm sorry. Yeah. No items around here. Can now dispatch 3 people. Probably do it like that for the ones that are going to get into revolt soon. Arc consumption. does anything. So I get a third one here. And I'm putting Etrange here. And material, and who's the other one who's here? Chucky. Chucky's going to go to heaven. Main material. No, it's probably fine. Probably okay. They have a lot of space here. It's probably gonna be fine. I can probably do that. All right. Of course you're gonna fight right away. What did I expect? Where are the enemies? Probably something like special attacks, right? It's always something like that. I fell down. Why did I fall down? That was stupid. If it's falling off, I am going to scream. That was pure not paying attention. That's probably falling down. It's definitely falling down now. It has to be falling down now, because I did the thing. What the heck's that? Where's the guy? What is the guy? Calm down. Please, it's not falling down. It's falling down. Ugh. I hate myself. No else, Kayo. Be a bomb. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Whatever. I do this today? I shouldn't. I knew you were able to tap into the dark arts since I studied up on you a bit before our fight. I didn't realize you'd lost Yep, but I didn't realize you lost your powers. Makes sense though, given you didn't use even a single spell on me back then. Do you happen to know the reason behind my being stripped of my magic? Have I been cursed, or is it perhaps a form of punishment doled out by heaven? Were I truly divine punishment, then that would only give me further incentive to deliver God the uppercut to the face he's very much due. Nah, it ain't either of those things. It's a bug. A bug? Oh gotcha, that makes sense actually. Well, I'm pleased to have two young geniuses who are brothers. I find the explanation rather difficult to grasp at times. Please elaborate further, if you would. Yeah, sure thing. Musical number? No. Oh. Interesting. So in summary, with my stats having been reset upon my entrance to hell, I went a touch overboard casting so many dark magic spells one after another. In the normal circumstances, I would have been able to cast such powerful spells at that level. However, a welcome effect of sweetest premium confections meant I could use magic without restraint. Thus I defeated many high-level opponents, besting otherwise impossible odds, which led to a level increase so high it defied all reason, which causes an error to occur. That's the long and short of it, yes? You said you suddenly got dizzy and lost consciousness, yeah? Yeah, that's correct. Then yep, that about covers it. You caused the bug and it zapped your magical power right out of existence. Huh, you're less of a dumbass than I thought, Dumas. Yeah, I had you all wrong. Then what steps can I take to regain my abilities? Oh, that's super simple actually. You just gotta infuse yourself with the same kind of dark magic that you use. That should fix the blown circuit right up. That's something you could help me with? Of course, I got you. Didn't work. Here, there. Should be right as rain. Allow me to test that out. Light of darkness, annihilate my enemies. Dark arrow. Oh, it worked. Looks like you're back in business. Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you, Dumas. You have my sincere gratitude. Mine too. Well done, my nephew. He isn't as useless as he looks. And another thing, while I was at it, I removed your level cap too. Oh. Level cap? I'm not familiar with the term. It's an element placed on every human body. Don't ask me who put it there or why though, because I've got no clue. What I do know is, even for humans, they're genuine heroes, they can't go past level 99. And with mine removed, I assume you'll be able to reach level 100 and beyond, yes? I'll be able to reach level 100 and beyond, yes. You got it. In that case, I do believe I've at least graduated from my days as a lovely, delicate flower spirit. Henceforth I shall be as the chrysalis that morphs into a butterfly, fluttering ever higher towards adulthood. Okay. It seems my little joke fell on deaf ears, and here I was aiming to claim the title of Etrange Overlord. Oh well, who needs witticism when I have unencumbered strength? With my level limit and full magical power released, it's time I showed everyone what I'm truly capable of. Lady Etrange, what are you? Release my full power a little at a time. I can feel the strength surging through my entire being. One second. I'll be right back. Okay, so what's with the Super Saiyan shit now? Wow, that is awesome. You like Super Etrange C or something. Holy crap, she just jumped from Overlord and went straight to Demon God. Demon God? Not that especially cute, so... Super Kui? But I suppose it may grow on me. Why is it always shit like that? So is she blonde now? Or is it just a thing for later? I have to find out. I have to know. Okay. It's not. Oh, that's stupid. I can't bear it. Why is it like... Why is this game like that? Alright, anyway, I really have to stop for today, so... Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed yourself. And I hope next stream is gonna go better, but I don't think that it will go better for some reason. But I'll try. Good night. And enjoy my content. Bye bye.